Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kylie and I'm a licensed medical esthetician and also the owner of Skin Facial Spa in Largo, Florida. Today is a video that I have been waiting for a long time. Before I even decided that I'm actually going to start uploading videos again, I was like, I need to make a video about this somewhere, whether it be on my Instagram page or my Facebook page or something. So today we are going to be talking about viral skincare trends that you guys need to ditch. I know so many people who either have done this before they started talking to me or still do these things. So the first viral trend that we need to ditch is peel-off masks, or the peel-off masks that contain glitter particles in them. I have a lot to say, so let's just get started. I feel like this is going to be a really long video. So first of all peel-off masks, whether they contain glitter or not, contain very drying and irritating ingredients. Most of the ingredients that are in a peel-off mask are all ingredients to make the glue-like substance, which is what makes it stick to your face so that you can peel it off. So you're basically putting glue on your face. Now, all face masks have some kind of claim, whether that be they're hydrating or decongesting or breakout clearing or whatever that may be, which there may be ingredients in the mask that would do that. But because they have to put so many ingredients to make that glue-like consistency in the mask in order for it to peel off, the ingredients that are beneficial to your skin are so low in the ingredient list that they're basically not even there because they're not doing anything. So if you enjoy putting glue on your skin, just think about it that way. Not only do they contain ingredients that make up a glue, they also contain dyes and fragrances, which in general you do not want to put on your skin because it can cause dermatitis, irritation, redness, itching, breakouts, all kinds of things. The thing that peel-off masks do is they actually rip off the vellus hairs from your face. Vellus hairs are hairs that we have all over our body, every single one of us, and they are basically like that little peach fuzz or the baby hairs on your face. We all have them, whether you notice them or not, everybody has them. Which it's not necessarily a bad thing to remove those hairs. We remove those hairs when we do professional treatments like dermaplaning. The problem is that they are literally being ripped out, not properly, not evenly. It's basically like doing a cheap wax all over your face. They're ripping very unevenly. They can be causing micro tears in your skin, which are allowing bacteria and all kinds of other things to enter your skin, clogging your pores and creating breakouts and all kinds of different problems. Peel-off masks claim that they can decongest pores or get rid of blackheads, which sometimes might be true because you're being so abrasive and ripping basically the surface layer off of your skin in some cases. But really, if you see a notice from your blackheads from before and after the mask, it just means that it ripped off the top layer of congestion in your blackhead and it didn't actually clean out the entire pore, just the top layer that you can see. So that's why you think it did something, but in reality, there's actually still a lot more congestion inside of the pore that you can't see and will very soon come back to the surface. For the peel-off masks that contain glitter, I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm really surprised at how many people use these. Glitter is not safe for your face. Even if it's cosmetic glitter, the particles are so big and so abrasive and can cause scratches on your skin or tears in your skin, which again is basically just like, hey bacteria, come into my skin and let's see what kind of fun breakouts we can present, and dermatitis and all types of irritation. So no glitter, please. There are so many different types of masks out there that are actually really beneficial for your skin. Another way that you can decongest pores, if that's why you use peel-off mask, is to use salicylic acid like we talked about in my exfoliation video. And you can also use oil cleansing, which I'm going to make a whole video about oil cleansing because it has amazing benefits. The next skincare trend I need you guys to ditch are facial brushes, aka those Clarisonic type brushes, the rotating brushes. These are probably one of my top #1 peeves in the skincare industry, and they are very overhyped, so I'm going to tell you why you should not use these brushes ever. First of all, the bristles and the rotation of the brush is really abrasive for your skin. It can cause all types of irritation, redness, breakouts. It can also make your skin become more hypersensitive to all kinds of products because it's just too rough, too abrasive. Another problem with these brushes is that since you're using them at home and you're probably not a licensed esthetician or anything like that, you probably don't know how to properly clean and disinfect the brush. And since it is a wet, tight area, it is a breeding ground for bacteria, and there's just all kinds of bacteria just sitting on that brush. Especially just think about the environment that you're using it in. If you're using it in your bathroom, even if you clean your bathroom, it's still not properly disinfected, and there's so much bacteria sitting there, so when you go to use it the next time, you're just bringing all that bacteria back onto your skin, and it's a disaster. Next skincare trend that you guys need to ditch is also one of my #1 pet peeves, and that is doing professional skincare treatments at home. There's a reason why they're called professional skincare treatments, because we go through a lot of training to be able to perform them, and even still sometimes professionals can mess up or damage people's skin. First of all, when you're doing a professional treatment at home, you're doing it in a non-sterile environment. Again, not knowing how to properly clean and disinfect tools and the environment that you're in. We do a ton of disinfection and spend a ton of time in school learning about disinfection and making sure to get rid of all types of bacteria and viruses in the environment to make sure that it's sterile enough to even perform a treatment. So there are 2 specific professional treatments that I see all the time all over social media that people are doing. And the first one is that pore suctioner, pore vacuum type of situation, which is terrible. It is way too tough on your skin. It can cause bruising, hickeys, it can break your blood vessels. It causes redness, irritation, and inflammation, which, as you'll notice, I'll say this about literally every single skincare trend that I'm talking about today. You may think it provides instant results. You need to understand that when it comes to skincare, there's no instant cure, there's no overnight cure. It takes consistency, and it takes using the right products, coming monthly for professional treatments, and extractions is something that we do in a facial monthly with specific tools, using specific methods that we were trained to do, that we went to school for, that we're licensed for. So using these pore suction vacuums can cause permanent damage to your skin, or just damage that's going to take a really long time for us to reverse in the treatment room when you come every month, and you're going to spend a lot more money on professional treatments trying to correct it than you will on that instant cure with the pore vacuum. And the second professional skincare treatment that people are doing at home that I want to talk about is dermaplaning. So this I've seen go around. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You guys see those little eyebrow razors that are sold in stores and advertised as dermaplaning. And I'm not against them. I have them at home because I use them in between my professional dermaplaning treatments. If I see a little peach fuzz coming back and it's affecting makeup application or whatever, I use them. So I'm not totally against them, but let me tell you the problem with these. The problem isn't necessarily with the tools, but it's how they're advertised as dermaplaning. A professional dermaplaning treatment is used with a surgical blade. These are obviously not nearly as sharp, so it's not giving you the same results. It's not removing a ton of dead skin, which professional dermaplaning treatments, the main purpose of it is to remove dead skin. The peach fuzz happens to be an added benefit that comes along with that. I will say that these do remove peach fuzz, but they do not reduce a significant amount of dead skin on the surface. So if that's what you're kind of looking for, you should definitely get a professional treatment done. This is good for just shaving your face essentially, and still it doesn't get nearly as much peach fuzz off as professional treatments do. The second problem with this is that, once again, you don't know how to properly clean and disinfect it. So you could be creating ingrown hairs, you could be bringing more bacteria to your skin, causing inflammation and redness if you have more sensitive skin. Really different types of these out there on the market. This one I got from Walgreens, and I find it to be pretty much safe. It doesn't really scratch up my face or anything. However, when I have been on social media and I have seen some pretty horrific pictures of people not knowing the proper technique and completely scratching their face, which, causes scarring. And again, you're going to have to pay a ton of money for professional treatments to correct that. So why not just go in and get the real thing done? Number 4 on my list, I hate, and that is Witch Hazel. And I actually used to be a victim. I used to use Witch Hazel as a toner too before I had any information and education on what exactly witch hazel is. So first of all, witch hazel is an astringent, which means it literally strips away all the oils in your skin. So a lot of people with acne prone skin tend to gravitate towards witch hazel because they want it to dry out their acne, which in logic sounds pretty good. The problem with witch hazel is that it's not only drying out your acne, but it's drying out your entire face and the skin surrounding the acne as well. So there's two different scenarios in which this could go wrong, and I guarantee one of them will happen to you. The first one is that it completely dehydrates your skin so that your skin is now flaky and dry and your moisture barrier is completely destroyed, and you have to basically start from square one to repair your moisture barrier. Number two is that your skin gets so dried out that your body thinks, where is all this oil that was in my skin? And it actually tries to overcompensate, it overproduces oil. So you're actually gonna end up way more oily than you even were before because your body kicks in overdrive. Instead of witch hazel, no matter what skin type you have, please opt for a hydrating toner. Yes, even if you're oily, you need a hydrating toner in your routine. The last one I want to talk about, which could really be a video all in itself, is DIY skincare. So you probably went on Pinterest looking for some miracle recipe to clear your acne or get rid of your sunspots or whatever the case may be. And I'm here to tell you to not do that ever again. Let's talk about some common ingredients that you will find on your DIY skincare tabs on Pinterest. The first one is coconut oil, and coconut oil was trending for a long time on the internet to remove makeup. It's antibacterial, it's hydrating, all this good stuff. No. Coconut oil is rated really high on the comedogenic scale, meaning that it is a really good chance that it will clog your pores. Next up, an ingredient I see all this time in DIY skincare is sugar. Sugar is, once again, way too abrasive for your skin, can cause inflammation, redness, irritation. Also, fun fact, bacteria loves sugar. So if you want bacteria and breakouts all over your face, then you can continue putting sugar on your face. Another thing about sugar, which is really important to note, is that it is actually collagen's worst enemy. So sugar bonds to your collagen in your body and it pretty much depletes it. So you're going to be aging a lot faster. Next ingredient, which I see all the time, is lemon. Lemon is great when you put it in your water or juice it into your meals or smoothies, but lemon is not okay or safe to put on your skin. Lemon is way too acidic. It has a pH of 2.3, and our skin's natural pH is anywhere from 4.5 to 6.5. Way too acidic. It completely ruins and depletes your pH balance. Lemon also makes your skin photosensitive, meaning it's going to make your skin way more prone to sunburn, skin cancer, and those fine lines and wrinkles that you don't want appearing by age 20. Instead of lemon, just get an antioxidant serum or a vitamin C serum. Those have the type of benefits that you're looking for in a lemon, the antioxidants, the hydration, all that stuff. Just get it in form of an actual skincare product and stop putting lemon slices on your face. Next up, another horrible one is baking soda. Baking soda is another ingredient that completely throws off and depletes your pH balance. Another thing it does is destroys your moisture barrier, which is so important if you want healthy and hydrated skin. Your moisture barrier needs to be intact, and even though you probably think you're hydrating right, you probably still have a damaged moisture barrier. Baking soda is really alkaline, so instead of the lemon being really acidic, it is really alkaline. It has a pH of 9, and our natural pH is anywhere from 4.5 to 6.5. Baking soda dehydrates your skin and ages your skin a lot faster. The next ingredient is apple cider vinegar, which I've heard a lot about for weight loss and health, digestive health, gut health, all that stuff. And on your skin, it is a big no-no, and if you've watched this far into the video, you probably know why. Way too acidic for your skin. Apple cider vinegar has a pH of 2.8. And last but not least, we have toothpaste. Another one I've also been a victim of putting on my face. You probably put toothpaste on your pimples overnight and slept tonight, but toothpaste actually includes one of the ingredients that we talked about already, baking soda. and usually hydrogen peroxide as well. We've already talked about, damages your moisture barrier, causes aging, dehydration, all that stuff. And a lot of toothpastes also include menthol or peppermint, which can be really irritating and really drying to the skin. So that concludes today's video of skincare trends I think you guys should ditch. I hope that gave you a little bit of insight, and I hope that if you guys were using these products before, that you stop after watching this video. There's still a lot more that I didn't mention, but maybe I'll make a part 2. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.